Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got 13 weeks until my next major target, which is a sub 90 half at Eton Dorney. 13 weeks time. I've also got a trail marathon in 3 weeks time, Coniston Trail Marathon. I'd kind of forgotten about that with all that's been going on, but that's not a speed target, that's just a lovely long scenic run walk where hopefully I won't be last and hopefully I'll get round. I'm hoping that my marathon fitness and my general fitness really will get me through that event. Just wanting to tick it off and enjoy it, so I'm really looking forward to that. 3 weeks time. I should have had a trail half marathon this weekend, but I've had to knock it on the head, mainly because it's about a 5-hour drive each way for a half marathon, which seems a bit ridiculous given the current fuel prices. So I've knocked that on the head for this year. That's the Kettlewell half marathon. Annoying, but it is what it is. I'm doing a lot of miles at the moment, and 5 hours each way for a half marathon seems a bit crazy. But anyway, we move, we carry on. Just out for a walk with Dexter. It's Wednesday, no, it's Thursday today, losing track of the days. It's a nice morning walk for Dexter. This week so far, what have I been up to? Okay, Monday, rest day after Sunday's 15-mile long run. See, I'm still getting the long runs in, so hopefully that'll help with the marathon. Yeah, so Monday was a rest day. Tuesday, coaching down in Leatherhead, so it was a 5-mile easy run, and also my first swim in a while, so swam in my client's swimming pool, which was really nice. Quick sauna as well, good day. Yesterday, Wednesday, was 7 by 4 minutes at target 6:33 pace. I don't know why, but I could only get about 6:40 pace, which is obviously slower than my 5-mile race from last week. I'm trying to do it at 4 minutes at a time and I can't get there. I don't know if it's because it's not the race set up. It was very windy. I was going around Eton Park in Norwich and it was probably 25-mile-an-hour winds. It's fairly hideous, to be honest. I did it in the morning when I'm not really so good at running in the morning. And I struggled, but you know, it's the effort that's important. I know I can run that pace in a 5-mile race, so it's the effort rather than the pace that's important. So it was 7 by 4 minutes max effort, 1 minute recoveries, and I was consistent with the blocks all the way through, so the effort was consistent all the way through, so you can't do more than that. Yesterday afternoon, or yesterday evening, I nipped out for an hour on the bike. As you know, I'm trying to get more bike and swim and fitness in. Oh, that reminds me, Monday I actually did a strength session. I actually did an arm, Dexter, it's here, look. I did an arm, chest, abs strength session in the gym, so I'm still aching from that, to be honest. But nice to get those underway again, so I'm going to keep on top of those, keep those happening. Feeling pretty good. So today's Thursday. What am I doing? A little 5k dog walk this morning. This afternoon I've got a 9-mile run to do, which is mile-and-a-half warm up, mile-and-a-half cool down. First 3 miles at 7:36. Second block of 3 miles at 7:20, about marathon pace. So it's 3 miles just outside marathon pace, 3 miles at marathon pace. Obviously not Coniston Trail Marathon pace, just my target for Frankfurt. In other news, I'm also going to be running the London Marathon this year. About 4 weeks before my target race, which is Frankfurt, I'll be running the London Marathon with my client. We'll be targeting something like sub 5, all going well. So that's going to be exciting. That'll be my 6th London Marathon. Can't wait to do that. What else have we got going on? That's about it, I think. Might try and get a swim or a bike in today. as well as tonight's run, just working out the best way to do it. The run I've got to incorporate into a club run, so I don't know whether I'll do some miles first, some miles after. I can't do the miles afterwards because we've got a committee meeting afterwards. So my other idea was to do my 9-mile run this morning and then ride my bike around for the club run later. That's possible. I've only got one person booked onto my club run later. There's 2 groups. One group's got a lot more people in it. The faster group, which I lead, has only got one person booked in, which is always kind of frustrating because it means we could just merge the groups. It's possible. Anyway, busy old day, but the sun's out, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Hope you're having a good week. Okay, so it's Saturday lunchtime. Just going out for an effort session. Quick update for Thursday's run. So I think I've just mentioned in the last piece that plan was 1.5 warm up, 1.5 cool down, 3 miles at 7:36, 3 miles at 7:22. Well, I did that in a club run Thursday night. Did the warm up to the start, cool down to finish, and the 6-mile club run is, and that's what I did in the middle there. I was a little bit too quick right the way through, to be honest. Had another couple of guys I was running with who were just going a little bit too quick, but I stuck with it. I think I did probably 7:30 for the first 3 and about 7:10 for the next 3-ish. It's not something I really wanted to get into a habit of doing, and I was probably pushing a bit harder than I needed to, but it was a nice run. We were chatting, still felt good, and a decent run. So today's effort session is 4 lots of 3-minute hard, 2-minute jog, 1 minute hard, 1 minute jog, 2-mile warm up, 1.5 mile cool down. So I'm about 1.5 miles into the warm up, and then we'll get cracking with the efforts. So when I was about to leave the house in a vest, it's about 14 degrees here probably. Just as I was about to leave the house in a vest, it clouded over and started pissing down. I stepped outside and it actually felt quite cool. So obviously I put a long sleeve top on. I'm within 100 yards of leaving the house. The sun's come out again, so I'm going to get too hot. I might have to leave my top in a ditch somewhere and pick it up on the way back, but it's what it is. It's a nice quiet stretch of road. These efforts are going to hurt, but I'll give it everything. That's on the plan. Let's get into them. God, it's turned out so humid. I think the top's going to have to come off. I might just leave it here. I think it's going to be the best thing. It's a nice quiet bit of road. But I think the best thing is just going to be leave this top here and go and get cracking. Right, I've got point 1 of a warm up to do, and I'll pick that up afterwards. It's really muggy. Yeah, so 0.9 to go, and then 3 minutes. I'm going to do 3, 1 and 3 out, and then 1, 3, 1, 3, 1 back. Should work out about right. But yeah, this is going to hurt. I doubt I'll get near my target pace. Negative mental attitude as ever. But hey, let's give it a go. See how we get on. Okay, that's the 3, the 1, the 3 done. So I'm 1 minute away from halfway through. First 3 minute block was about 6:26. Couldn't get any more than that. 1 minute was on pace, about 6:08. Second 3 minute block was about 6:16. Warming the legs up a little bit. But if I can get in between the two, 6:26, 6:16, if I can get in there somewhere for the next 3 minute blocks, more like 6:06 for the 1 minute blocks, I'll be happy, to be honest. Just in a 2 minute breather now. I tend to walk the first 30 seconds and then jog out the rest, so yeah, better get jogging. Right, that's another 3 done. So that's 3-1, 3-1, 3. So I've got 1-3-1 left. That was another 3 minutes at 6:16 pace. I'm happy with that. 3 down, 1 to go, and 2 lots of 1 minute, which don't really count, do they? I've turned them on the way back now. So I've got 1-3-1, and the rest is easy. So 40 seconds to go to the next 1 minute. These I'm getting sort of 5:45. Having to ease it back. It's just my paces are all over the place. Drive me mad, but we'll get there. Sometimes it's effort rather than pace. Things like stress get involved, and heart rate's up anyway, so it is what it is. Not long now. That's the fourth of the 3 minutes done. Heart rate 188. All of the last 3 lots of 3 minutes was 6:16, and the last bit, if you can see, was uphill. So I'm pleased with that. I've got 1 minute to go, 1 minute of effort to go after a 2 minute recovery. I'm back into being terrified of these sessions at the moment. 6:06 target is a little bit out of reach for 3 minutes, but 6:16 I can deal with that. After the first one I decided to settle at 6:25, but I got 3 out of the 4 at 6:16, so I'm pleased to bits with that. I'm back at the gate where I put my top earlier, so this is where the 2 mile warm up was to, and I've got a 1.5 mile cool down after this 1 minute effort. So I'm going to get my top on, give it some on this last 1 minute effort. There's my top. By the way, Workwell Low Road, what about this? What a place to train, huh? Love it, love it, love it. What a road. I can go shirt free and see nobody. It's beautiful. Oh, 10 seconds. See you in a minute. Okay, all done. Top back on. And heading for home. 1.5 mile recovery. Really pleased with that. Really feeling all over the place at the moment. Positive with the changes to work. Negative with a lot of social media, anti-social media stuff going on in many ways, but messes with your head, doesn't it? Call it social media, but it isn't always as social as you like. Anyway, enough about that. I am all over the place. I wasn't feeling massively confident about this session, but it went really well. I'm really pleased with that. 6 minute miling for the 1 minute and 6:16 for 3 minutes, so yeah, I'll take that definitely. All done. Just a mile cool down and we're home. So tomorrow, Sunday, nice early start down to Leatherhead for a coaching session. What else have we got? Picking up the new wetsuit tomorrow as well. Zone 3 Vanquish X. Probably going to do a video about that, to be honest. And at some point during the day I'll have to do my long run, which will be 12 or 14 miles or so. But I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so Sunday evening now. Didn't get as many miles in today as I hoped I might do. 45-minute bike ride, and then a 5-mile run. Hope to do about 14-15 miles, but the day just didn't pan out that way, to be honest. Thought about going out for a second run this evening. May still do that, I'm not sure. Feel like I could run a few more miles. Just one of those days where too much else going on, but all in all, good week. Feeling good. Maybe I'll carry the extra miles over to tomorrow, I don't know, but there we go. I'll wrap the video up now. Hope you've had a good week. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know how things are going, and I shall see you on the next one. Have a good week. See you later. Bye.